All right. So this was an email that would have been sent out to all customers. Now, the reason I got an email is because at one point, I don't know, it was like 2021, maybe 2023, sometime around there. I did buy one bag of this coffee brand coffee. I can't remember. This was back when I actually did watch the quartering and I thought it was okay. But we thought we'd give this coffee a try. Now, truth be told, the coffee tasted like ass. I think we were trying to lie to ourselves and saying, "Oh, this is pretty good." And in the back of my mind, I'm like, "This tastes like cow piss or something." All right, so let's go over this email. So this is what the email starts off. Let me know if you guys can see the text on here. So basically, now this is one of those rare moments where it looks like Jer actually admitted he screwed something up, but there's a lot of telling information in this email. One of the things is okay, so this is how it starts. It says, "I dropped the ball. Seriously." Okay, good start. You admitted some screw ups, Jer. Okay, good for you. He says, "Over the past 60 days, I have taken on the entirety of operations here at Coffee Brand Coffee, and the learning curve was very hard." Now, I want to stop there for just a second. That line there is very telling. So it says, "I now personally take care of everything from fulfillment to customer service. It's just me." So the reason that's extremely telling is if you guys remember, the last time we watched a video on Jer, he had that when he does the vlogs or whatever, he was like, "Oh yeah, my business is doing great. It's doing great. It's fantastic. They're all a bunch of liars." Well, this tells me that either A, he can't afford employees anymore. And of course, we've been hearing about how he's selling stuff and things like that. It sounds like he's going broke, honestly. So that could be one thing. So he either can't afford employees or they all said, "Screw this shit, I quit." Those are the only two conclusions I can come to why he would take over doing this stuff himself as the business owner. Uh, how is that brand still even running? Yeah, that's a good question. That is a very good question. I can't imagine it can't be doing that great. The coffee doesn't taste good. Now I know that that's just a personal opinion, but I've heard a lot of people say they've tried it and they didn't like it. All right. So anyway, he says, "This is just me." And this is, I don't know, this whole email, sending this kind of email out to all your customers. I mean, yeah, it's good to be transparent and take accountability if you do screw something up. I think that's a good thing. But underneath the surface, if you read between the lines here, a lot of this just sounds desperate. "Hey, what's up, Roxas Fuel? I think this is a ploy to get customers back." Oh, yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. So anyway, it does go on to say, so he says, "It's just me." He says, "This is both good and bad at times, but I promise you are going wait a minute, but I promise you." He didn't put like a period. Okay. Going forward, because it just says, "But I promise you going forward. Promise you going forward, everything is going to get a lot better." In parentheses, like a lot. Like, trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. That's basically what he's saying there. Hold on, let me put my coffee down. So during this transition, I dropped several balls. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, just the way he says that, you dropped several balls, Jer. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Hey, what's up, Dash? Hey, what's up, Zer? This man Jeremy was DEI hiring. Yeah, maybe. I figured you, Dash, of all people, would be interested in this one. All right. So then the email also goes on to say, he dropped several balls. He says, "I dropped several balls and I apologize. If you have an open issue, please respond to this email and I will do everything in my power to fix it." Well, can you fix your badly tasting coffee for starters? I mean, we can start there. Oh, let's see here. So you are my entire world here at Coffee Brain Coffee. Then why'd you block me, Jer? Why'd you block me on X? If I'm such an important customer to you, why'd you block me? He says, if I lost your, because that's okay. Here's another little interesting tidbit about this. Like I said, I bought one thing years ago. I haven't gotten an email on this particular email address where he sent it to me. I haven't I haven't gotten an email from him on this email for years, years. So he sent this out to people that probably haven't gotten an email from him in a long time. Hey, what's up, nobody? Good to see you. Another block buddy? Of course, yeah, no, he blocked me quite a while ago when he went after Stuttering Craig and I pointed out his nonsense. He blocked me during that whole thing. All right, so he does go on to say, if I lost your business, please let me know how I can earn it back. You can't. Even if even if he made his coffee actually tasted good, I still wouldn't buy his coffee at this point. Wait, hold on. Me responding to email for Phantom. Dear Quartering, thank you for blocking me on X. Too bad your dumb ass didn't block my email. Please print this out. Roll it up and shove it up your chocolate starfish love Phantom. That's actually hilarious. That's right, nobody. That was you that found that clip, the slumming it up. Yeah, like when he was talking about like why is she slumming it up with other shows? Like, yeah, I remember seeing that. Good. You know what? I will say, no, everyone in the chat with nobody here, like he is great at like sleuthing the internet. He will find shit from like probably 10 years ago. All right. So where was I? Okay. So he says, if you have an open issue, please respond to this email. Yeah. Okay. You are my entire world. Yeah, we read that. If I lost you. Okay. I have massive plans for us and they don't work without you. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Jer. So he says, I recently moved all our fulfillment through Amazon so people could get quicker, cheaper shipping, and the transition has been rough. He's been pushing that for a while, to my understanding. Like, I think for like the last couple of years, he says, like, oh, I'm working on getting it on Amazon. How hard is it to get shit on Amazon? I don't, I mean, I used to do eBay. And that was, back there was a time where I used to refurbish computers and sell them on eBay. And I heard people tell me they would do the same for like Amazon as a third party seller, and it wasn't too difficult. So who knows? But then again, that's a whole different thing. Uh, he says stuff going out of stock, wrong orders shipped. It's been quite frankly been a mess, and in the short term, and I am sincerely sorry. Like I said, I'll give him credit where credit's due. At least he's admitting to some screw ups for a change. But at the end of the day, he's going to end up doing something else. That's you know what I mean. Here in the next couple of days, he's going to do something else to screw up any kind of goodwill that he tries to build. We all know it. You know it. The dog knows it. The narrator knows it. All right. So, and I keep losing my spot. Okay, so quite frankly, it's been a little mess in the short term. I'm sincerely sorry. It should all be good now, finally. Okay, well, that remains to be seen. So this is another funny kind of part of the email. He says, we even accidentally sent out 500 bags of coffee to people who hadn't ordered in a while. That's a major screw up. That is not like, that's nothing little. That's a major screw up. Who hadn't ordered in a while. Don't worry, you were not charged. So I guess enjoy the free coffee and the expensive lesson from me. Well, I wouldn't enjoy the coffee. I'd probably throw it in the garbage because the coffee is ass. I'm just being real. Hey, what's up, Fun with Phoenix? Good to see you. All right. So he says, no sales pitch, just me saying sorry, and I'll do whatever it takes to make it right and earn you back as a customer. Or, of course, keep you. Well, unblock me on Twitter. That still won't change anything. But basically, everything now runs through our Amazon store, which I also run and do customer service for. So the easiest, fastest way to order in the future is to go to buycbc.com. It cuts me out of a lot of mistakes and centralizes customer service for me. If you are subscribed to the site, you don't need to change anything. In short, It should all be much smoother going forward. We will even be available via Walmart. He's been talking about that too for a while. By the end of August, didn't he say it was going to be ready before that? If you want more options. In short, I screwed up. I am fixing it all at light speed, and things are only going to get better this year with the new product offering, faster shipping, and hopefully cheaper prices. So he's he's been pushing this for like like he's been saying the same stuff. I I've seen like a lot of people that have posted like the little advertisement clips. He's constantly like filming this stuff on his YouTube. Howdy, I saw you were live and had to join. Hey, yeah, welcome in. We're going to be going over some fun stuff, but I want to just share that little email I got from the quartering. He sent a whole email out to all of his customers, and basically the vibe that I got from the email was his business is not doing as hot as he's made it out to be in previous videos. So I just wanted to share that with you guys real quick because I thought that was very interesting.